Today I'm going to show you how to get Tasha's Enchanted Compass and the Rogue's Apprentice title. First things first, this is a guide for the Sea of Thieves adventure, The Rogue's Legacy. Now, if you don't know, adventures are essentially time-limited story missions. This one in particular will be available until December 22nd at 10 a.m. UTC time. After that, the adventure will no longer be playable, and the rewards will be no longer obtainable. Now, quickly about the rewards, Tasha's Enchanted Compass is a reward for completing the adventure, so all you have to do is play through the adventure, and the Rogue's Apprentice title is a reward for 100% completing the adventure. Now, what 100% means is basically you just need to complete all of the deeds. For this one, the deeds are super easy, and as long as you play the entire adventure start to finish, you'll get pretty much all of them. The only thing you won't get is the read the 8 hidden journals. 4 of them you'll pass while completing the adventure. I'll mention those when you're near them. The other 4, however, are kind of out of your way, so I'll put a chapter at the end for those 4 journals. Now remember, the journals are not necessary to complete the adventure. It's just if you want the Rogue's Apprentice title, you should grab them. Now to start the adventure, you're going to want to head over to Plunder Outpost, talk to Lorena, hit Begin Adventure, then go to the Order of Souls tent and talk to Madame Olivia and hit Continue Adventure. Madame Olivia will then give you 3 things: Briggsy's Compass, a checklist, and Briggsy's book on becoming an adventurer. Now, what this adventure has you do is collect 3 of Briggsy's old artifacts. Each artifact is like a 2-step puzzle thing. Technically, you could go complete 2 steps for one item, 2 steps for the next, 2 steps for the next, but I think it's quicker to complete the first step for all of them and then get all of them. Probably more time efficient. So for this guide, we're going to be doing it that way, but you don't have to do it that way. So first thing you're going to want to do is take your Enchanted Compass and follow it to an island. Once you get to that island, you're going to look around for Briggsy's teacher skeletons. There are 3 in total: Briggsy's Inspiration Instructor, Briggsy's Location Lesson Teacher, and Briggsy's History Helper. They're on 3 different islands. Once you kill one, they'll drop a clue, a skull, and a key. Make sure you keep track of this key. You do not want to lose it. Now, once you find one teacher, take the key, take the clue, follow the compass to the next teacher, and then to the next teacher. Just keep doing this until you have all 3 clues and all 3 keys. Alright, now you're going to want to look at Briggsy's How to Become an Adventurer book. Now this book has 3 chapters. Each chapter will lead you to a different one of Briggsy's artifacts. Each of the teacher skeletons you met earlier corresponds to one of these 3 puzzles. So the clue will give you a clue to solve the puzzle, and the key will help you unlock the chest, getting you the item. Now we're going to do the lessons in order because that just makes the most sense to me. Now the first lesson is Dig into History. For this one, you're going to be greeted with this page with 4 different X's. Now all 4 of these X's are on Crooked Mass, so you're going to want to head to Crooked Mass. And once you get there, look at the next page and read this clue. There are 4 variations of this clue, each one leading to a different one of the X's. Theoretically, you could dig at all 4 of them, or you can actually try and solve it. Now the top left location is right here, top right here, bottom left is right here, and bottom right is right here. Now once you find your spot, you will get a chest. Use your corresponding teacher key to open this chest, and you will get one of Briggsy's 3 artifacts. Now before you leave this island, there are 2 journals located here. The first of which is right by the Cloud Storm painting in this weird little green patch. It's right between these rocks right here. The second one will be kind of to your left and up this way by these rocks. Again, these journals are not necessary for completing it. It's just if you want the title, you gotta grab them. Alright, next is lesson 2, Be Inspired. Now this one is probably the most confusing one. So essentially the puzzle is Briggsy rolled 3 dice, got a 1, below it a 5, below it another 1. Now she said these reminded her of the islands around her location. She was at Galleon's Grave Outpost. So Galleon's Grave is the top one, Kraken's Fall is the bottom one, and then the 5 islands in between them are the 5 center islands. Now this said she buried her artifact in the center of those 5 islands, which would be Tri-Rock Isle. So head to Tri-Rock Isle, look in your book, and find the tree and rock that match this picture here. Dig where the X is, and you'll find Briggsy's Chest of Inspiration. Use the corresponding teacher's key, open it up, and you'll get Briggsy's dice. Next is the 3rd and final lesson, Look for Landmarks. For this one, you are given a map of Kraken's Fall with all of the Kraken skulls located on it. So first, head to Kraken's Fall. Now the teacher clue is going to tell you to find the Skewered Kraken. That is this one right here. Once you get to that skull, you're going to want to walk south until you find 2 palm trees. Then dig there and you will find Briggsy's 3rd and final chest. Use your corresponding teacher key, open it up, and you will get the 3rd and final relic. Now before you leave Kraken's Fall, there are 2 more journals here. The first one will be located on the south beach over here, again in a weird green patch. Books right here. Then walk all the way up to the top of the island over here, and you'll find another green patch with your 4th journal in it. Now you're going to want to head all the way back to Plunder Outpost, give Madame Olivia the 3 artifacts you've collected, talk to her, and hit Complete Adventure. Once you've done this, you are done the adventure, and you will now have Tasha's Enchanted Compass added to your inventory. You should get it within 72 hours. If you don't, open a support ticket with the link in the description. Alright, now you've completed the adventure, but if you would like the Rogue's Apprentice title, you will still need to find those last 4 journals. 2 of them are located on Old Faithful. Those are probably the more confusing ones to find, so we'll go there first. Once you get to Old Faithful, go up to the top of the island and look for this green patch. Again, journals are right here. From there, head south to this broken bridge, jump over, and across it you will find another green patch with your 6th journal. Once you got the 2 journals on Old Faithful, head east to Marauder's Arch. Once you get there, at sea level you will find another green patch. Grab your 7th journal. Then head up to the top of the island, not to the tippy top, but around the Festival of the Damned Beacon, just over here. Another green patch, and you will find your 8th journal here. Once you read that journal, you should now have the Rogue's Apprentice title. If you don't, go into your menu, Adventure, and then Deeds. You have to complete every single one of these to get the Rogue's Apprentice title. If you completed the adventure from start to finish and read all 8 journals, you should now have this title. And just as a note, journals are not crew-wide, they are player-specific. So if your crewmate had read all the journals and you didn't, they'll have it and you won't. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll try and answer them as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, that'd be great. I post Sea of Thieves guides like this fairly frequently, so if that sounds like something that'd be interesting to you, if you would consider subscribing, that'd mean a lot. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.